will be changing your ways. I met a cheerleader, was a real young breed. All the times I can reminisce. All the best things of loving with a sister and a cousin. Only started with a little kiss like this. Love was here to stay. What you told me to? On this way, 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 on this way. Just give me a kiss.
By popular demand this evening, my alter ego, Papa G, has been told that he's not allowed to rap. I know, it's such a shame, isn't it? You know. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this November is a day of milestone celebrations in my life personally, as well as in the company. Not only is it the 20th anniversary celebration of the establishments of Red House Marketing, but it's also the 127th anniversary of what would have been my grandfather, George Frederick Middleton, the first birthday on November the 20th, 1884. And it's to him that I owe my baldness. Thank you very much. This is also the 32nd anniversary of my first arrival in Bahrain on a permanent basis. And this month, 29 years ago, my wife and I married. And not only do we celebrate our anniversary in 3 days' time, but it's also her birthday today. Happy birthday, Annie. If I told you all her age, she would actually have to kill me. So I think I'll leave that one out. Tonight we celebrate the fact that we've been in business since 1991, and mashallah still are, thank God. Starting off with a free Kuwait products and services guide in 1991, which was moved on to media representation for the UK publishers of the Gulf Air's In-Flight magazine, and began publishing a quarterly travel guide for the Tourism Directorate called the Bahrain Official Pocket Guide. This is now turned into a detailed visitor's map called the Bahrain Map and Pocket Guide. In 1993, we produced Soukwise, which was a mass publication of 150,000 copies that offered discounts within the electricity bills, the monthly electricity bills with the Electricity Directorate. And from there, we produced the first regional environmental trade publication called Middle East Environment, a bi-monthly, which operated between 1995 and 1997. We finally produced the first monthly magazine in Bahrain of any language, Bahrain This Month. There it is on the screens, and that was in September 1997. Thank you. We began publishing our hotel and restaurant directories in 1998 and produced the first NSA-based newspaper on a fortnightly basis back in 2000. We still produce that along with the MWR Morale, Welfare and Recreation Guide, which is a quarterly booklet for visitors at the base and the people on the ships that come to visit Bahrain. 2002 saw the publication of the first women's magazine in Bahrain called Women This Month. And in June this year, we began publishing Bahrain Air's in-flight magazine, Al Risha. So, 691 self-published editions later, we look back on a well-founded and targeted stable of niche titles which have maintained their credibility and quality of local content in both good times and bad. We've always believed in transparency and honesty in dealings with our clients, and that's why we were the first publication company in Bahrain to audit and achieve an international media audit courtesy of the BPA organization. Richard Branson was quoted as saying in his autobiography that until Virgin had been around for 20 years, he never felt fully secure about its long-term success. Without the ongoing support and loyalty of the Red House staff since 1991, we would never have survived 2 Gulf Wars, recessions, and the normal ups and downs of business during this time. For this, I'm indebted to my colleagues, staff members, and family, both actual and those who have become part of the greater Red House family in my life. Specifically, Samson Vaz, who joined me in my house at Bahama even before we had an office, and who's been the most successful at adapting to the times. David Robertson, who is his editorial and publishing director since 2005, has been a major catalyst for our success in recent years. Marisi dos Santos, whose unyielding hard work has consistently provided amazing results on the sales side for Bahrain this month. And Mayuk Majumdar, sales director, who has guided his sales team to unmitigated success, including Eski Gome, who's been the mainstay of Woman This Month's magazine's growth and development over the last 3 years, and now ably supported by Shani Devel, who has achieved great results with that and the MWR guide. Abitab Kumar, May Abu Bakr, and Lavinia Bittika have also contributed significantly to our commercial success. Thank you, Anil Shankar, our bystander editor, who always makes you look good, as well as our photographers Shankar and Subi, and the technician responsible for 2 effective websites, Nishadipan. Thank you to our editorial teams, including Natasha, our dynamic young Woman This Month editor, Mariam, Elma, Simi, and Alison. Yes, and as well as our publishing consultant and web editor, Dr. Paul Ballas. We wouldn't have made any magazines if it wasn't for our production department, made up of Dalal, Sami, Sabu, Romeo, and Rudolfo. Thank you, Marilyn, for collecting the monies, and Sarah for helping us all to communicate in the office. From the past, I would like to thank Linny Reganath, who spent 10 glorious years at Red House and whose contributions were essential for our initial success. We cannot forget the support of her late husband, Regu, the late Roy Keatsman, our first full-time professional editor, as well as his successor, the late Richard Moore. Another sad loss we suffered last year was that of Chelsea Chisholm, our earlier sales manager, whose unstinting efforts were much appreciated. Finally, a note of appreciation goes out to our sponsors this evening, African and Eastern for their generous provision of wines and beers, and of course to Etihad Airlines, who are providing the door raffle prize of a return ticket to London via Abu Dhabi. Our event manager, Arthur D'Souza, and of course Alessandra and Nicholas at Bushido for allowing us to celebrate this evening before the David Vendetta concert begins at 9 o'clock p.m. Well, you're all invited to remain here to enjoy the concert. We would ask you to vacate any tables which have been reserved by Bushido from 9:45 onwards, since they've been booked in advance of the show. Thank you, all my advertisers and readers alike, for helping us celebrate the great way of life that we believe will continue unabated here for the next 20 years and beyond. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. moment of the evening that everyone's been waiting for is a prize draw that will send some lucky person all the way to London via Abu Dhabi, via Etihad Airways. It's you. So what am I going to get in return? Huh? Okay. Yes, thank you. My beautiful wife, whose birthday is today, will actually make the prize draw. I didn't say how old she was. Okay, now I want you, Annie, could you please go to the bottom of the bowl, the very bottom of the bowl, because I've already tossed the papers in here about 5 times from top to bottom. And the glass bowl. This is every single... I'll try. Wait. Okay. Don't look. That one? You haven't seen who that one is? Okay. Let's try again. That was yours, I'm sorry. All right. The winner of the Etihad Airlines return ticket to London via Abu Dhabi is... Oh my God. Okay. It is Mr. Vichai Varasarikul from the Royal Thai Embassy. He's gone. I'm so sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you indeed for making this a memorable event for Red House Marketing and for me personally. A lot of you here are my personal friends, close friends, and I just like to say thank you for making the last 20 years so special, and let's hope for many, many more. God bless you all. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the David Vendetta concert. God bless you. Thank you very much, and thank you to my wife, who has given me 32 years of absolute pleasure and joy. Thank you. Happy birthday